SCCA event next. Like we'll do like I don't know 15 or so categories. We'll have one of them count as a league race. The rest of them will just be for fun and
Alrighty,
money.
guys, here we
man, we're going
go.
green next
Go
time.
ahead and
Alright,
place
man,
your
we're gonna line
bets
up
on
for
the
this
left side
week's
here.
Race Free or
Yeah, I didn't
Die
really know much about
iAnalyze
this
Racing
until I was
World
researching
Tour
this race.
Series event.
All right, here we go.
Mustangs
So I've
at
been typing out
Mid-Ohio,
some
23 laps or 40 minutes.
We got a rolling start.
You
got
cannot
one reset.
refuel your
Full
car.
course
You cannot
cautions are on.
take tires.
Make sure you throw in your fuel for race fuel right now.
Only repair damage in the pits. We start in position number 7. There were 22 cars
need
that
at least 7
qualified
gallons if we
and
go
up
green the whole
to
time.
35 that entered the server.
All right, so one reset. Full course cautions are on. I'm only going to throw a full course caution, or any of the admins can if there's like a really bad multi-car crash.
Somebody asked for the
Onesie,
link to that on
twosies,
YouTube.
don't
I'll
count
have
on
to
it.
try to find it in the ISCA forum.
If we have a caution, no fuel,
Or the ISCA
no
Facebook
tires.
page.
You can only fix damage in the pits. It's $20 to win, plus $5 for the hard charger, which is the most positions gained. This is a league race. This is a chase race. These guys are racing for a $1,000 spot in the chase purse. So if you're not a league regular, please take it seriously. If you act like an imbecile, we'll throw you out.
The guy that
And
left.
that's it.
So that's 2
Have
guys.
fun.
So I'm
That's
in
the
5th
most
right now
important thing.
because Roper's not in the server.
Thanks for coming out.
And Hathaway. So that actually put.
Why did all the even numbered or placed cars have to leave?
Works for me.
Yeah, I'll try and find it.
Good luck, Cole.
Remind me when I get out of here, and I'll try.
And
to find
congrats
it
to
for you.
JD on the pole. He already had a pole. He's already in the All-Star races, but nice job, man.
No, how did I miss the start? I hit the grid button with 2 seconds and it... Oh my god.
Fail.
JD, I don't like you. Just screwed me over. Do I get to
Get ready.
work for the hard charger now?
Alrighty, here we go.
Now it goes off
The
your
5th
starting
chase
position.
race.
Eight
And the
cars
second
in.
of this round,
Green,
we
green,
are
I'm starting
green.
dead last. The JD said I didn't have enough gas in it.
Got one on your right.
Great, so now I'm out of money.
Clear, all clear.
Pass left, Hilliard. Car in the grass, inside off the keyhole.
ISCA's Facebook page is what I was talking about. If you're referring to what I was talking about for the Virgin Trackway.
Oh, I think I just kissed my chase goodbye.
If you kick in points, you'll probably get through in this round.
Oh no, you're safe for the chase. You just might not get the result you want here.
Well, what makes me upset is I clicked the grid to regrid with 5 seconds left.
Race chat only, please stop.
And now I'm...
Figures now that we're in the race, I can run a 133. I noticed about that about myself before. When I'm trying to go fast, I can't run the times that I want to, but when I'm not really focused about it, I do it. You can't find it. You got to be a part of it to be able to view it. It's unsearchable. It's a closed, secret, hidden group.
Wreck.
Oh, wreck.
Wreck.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 31 car.
I'm just gonna quit running this shit.
Alright, man, 20 to go. Go get him.
I've noticed that too sometimes. Well, at least it was thrown in a good time to where we were right with the pace car, so we didn't have to try and chase it.
Pace car in 2. Coming out of 2.
We ended up 10th. My teammate blew the car up downshifting, so we lost a lot of time, but still ended up 10th. It was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing it.
I told you, if you lift when you shift, you had enough gas. You decided to top out. You also practiced for an hour and a half, so if you have no idea how much you use, it's kind of your fault. But enjoy your time.
I'm going to follow you in the pits. I'm not going to make any change or anything. I'm just going to get my tear off taken off because you completely covered my windshield.
Thank you. I was happy with it.
Yeah, I've already taken off my fuel and tire. Hey, if you're going to pit, take off your fuel and tires.
That didn't sound good.
Yeah, I know. I'm listening to it right now.
Yeah, my engine blew.
Pit road is now open. Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Top split and destroyed the car while third. Oh, that sucks, man. Still, 7th place is a pretty awesome finish, though.
How much gas do we need to complete the race? Like 7 gallons at the start.
7.2.
Thanks.
You could have made it on that, Garrett.
No, I had to change the day because I asked JD, I'm like, does it have enough gas in it? Well, he waited 20 seconds to respond, and that was with 10 seconds left, so I had to hop out and put 8 gallons in and got back in and died, so.
Not,
Bathurst
not
is a
his
very
fault.
demanding facility.
You should have been ready for the race.
Yeah, maybe you should figure it out for yourself instead of relying on someone else.
Yeah, I did, but I just wanted to double check because we weren't sure. And he said, no, you need 8. Because if you don't lift when you shift like me, apparently you burn more.
You're welcome for the setup too, dude.
I have 7 in my car. Save under this caution, man. You'll be fine. Alright, we're about to go green.
Get ready.
Oh, catch up, dude.
The pace car is in. Green
Come on,
flag,
we'll
green
catch up.
flag.
Wrecking out of the boot or whatever. And wrecking again, big wreck.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Oh,
Caution
come
is out.
on!
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Carl doesn't like these caution periods.
Carl, I mean, if there's a big wreck, do you think that's not warranted?
No!
Carl, this is the way this league runs. It runs more like real life. It's not like the open stuff or most servers where the...
Too late, he took his ball and went home.
It's fine with me. It's an extra position.
Big time salt.
Alright, since we've had 2 cautions, the threshold for throwing a caution is way up. It's gonna have to be like an 8-car pileup to throw another one.
The boot into the horseshoe, should I say.
Wow, really? It was Garrett, right?
Yeah, he was the only one by himself. I went off track and you guys didn't throw the caution for that, and then he spun by himself.
That is pathetic.
Yeah, there was no one else in his wreck.
Yeah, like Clinton said, not surprised.
if that is actually the case, where it was Garrett spun and called the big wreck, so get a caution, it doesn't surprise me that Carl may have been a little bit.
No.
Yeah, was there not a big crash? Because I was halfway around the track.
It was one car. I went off the track. I didn't call wreck. Then Garrett spun. He called big wreck.
All right.
Saw someone else behind me spun out. I lagged like right before I hit the wall, and it looked like someone behind me was getting wrecked.
Pit road is now open.
Again, 2 cars isn't a big wreck.
Yeah, so
Blocking the track, you know, kind of like you were blocking me earlier in practice. I mean, qualifying while I was on a lap. Yeah.
all right, like I said, so
All right, man, we're going green
When we
next
go-
time. Bye.
when we go green, unless there's like an 8-car pileup, there will be no caution.
Nah, this salt's happening.
Garrett, I moved over for you in qualifying.
Everyone's
I was in the
being
grass and I
fucking
stopped.
bitchy.
So shut up, dude.
Now he's bitching about me because he went half a mile off the track at the exit of 1, and I stayed in the middle of the track, and he got mad and dumped me into the keyhole. That's what he's bitching.
All right.
Every week it's the same 2 that make this so enjoyable.
Yep.
Wah, wah, wah. The wahs are out tonight.
Get the ambulances out, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna be needed. And
Whatever he wants. The only rule we have is that you don't speed up and slow down and cause a big stack up. So leader controls the start.
It is a pretty fun league. I enjoy it.
If the leader goes too early and he's going to get a black flag, he's going to pass the line. He needs to eat the black flag, not to cause a big pileup. That's the only rule we have on restart.
Because that's too simple to do, Mitch.
Kind of like it's your mistake.
Yeah, and the question to me in PM was, do you get points if you park it? Yes. If you park it, if you start the race, you get points.
Robert, go away. I want the hard charges.
All right, you can have... Nope. Sorry, I stepped on you guys. No cautions unless there's like an 8-car pileup, so you've been warned.
I'm just using it, Brian, I'm just using it as practice for Le Mans. Passing a lot of cars.
Oh yeah. It's fun, isn't it?
Get ready.
Oh yeah. I've spent a week starting from the pit to the back and passing everybody. It's a lot of fun.
Alright, restart number 2.
All right, race chat only. Good luck, everybody.
Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Car on your right. Still there? Hold your line. Keep left. Still there. Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Well, you see, next week
Wreck
in Vega,
inside, last
the cautions will
turn,
come
inside.
automatically. It's not like Jason will have to throw them.
No caution, like I said.
Everybody's friend Garrett.
Never touched you.
Watch tobaccos, not code.
What the hell is Sami Zayn gonna try and save the day for against Braun Strowman? Oh my god, it's so true though. The Ian Flash looking hat, oh my god. Oh god. That was almost really bad. trying to put a gap on these guys behind me. I don't want to risk losing fourth place here.
Not clear. Thank you for the contact.
I've got to take that kink at some point, mate.
Yeah, but when I'm still on your right side, you can't really just clear yourself from my nose.
You know, I was giving you room on the inside.
After, settle it after, please.
I was right next to the grass. I was gonna have to go to the cone to give you enough room. You just kept coming on.
Stop it. I don't want to hear it.
It's Garrett. Nothing is ever his fault, didn't you know?
Ten to go.
Ah! Oops. Starting to get a little sloppy here. Come on, Kyle. Nine to go. Joe, oh my god. Yeah, man, we went over this last night.
You hit a corner, Michael. Take it.
I thought I was about to fucking drive it big time off track right there.
Right, Drew.
That got me scared.
Nice save, John.
Man, air is fucking flying.
Got one on your right.
Holy dive bomb.
Keep left. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Yeah, we got a race on our hands now, boys.
That's your warning. You block me one more time and you're going around.
You're the one fucking dive bombing.
It's not a dive bomb if I'm there.
Garrett, please do everyone a favor and go back to Forza.
I don't know, man. I guess this is the same link that they ran for the SCCA American Sedan Nationals or some shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain about it.
So you basically acknowledge me 4 times that I'm fast, but you don't want to do anything because, you know, up, so that's karma.
Five to go at the line.
Garrett, you are ridiculous.
You spun yourself.
Yeah, after you damaged my right rear. I'm not saying I didn't spin myself, I'm just saying you're an idiot.
Well, if you don't block, I won't have a reason to move you.
It's called defensive driving. It's a clean move in road racing. I guess you've never heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it, you're just not very good at it.
Shut up, please.
Go ahead,
Got
guys.
one on
I'm
your
just gonna
left.
pull over here.
All clear, all clear.
Thanks so much.
Well, I was gonna say thanks, but okay.
Did he dump you too? No, he's just impatient.
It's 4 laps to go.
I can't hear you, dude. I don't give a shit.
If you didn't give a shit, you wouldn't have said anything to begin with.
No, I don't give a shit what hence why he's muted.
Well, maybe there's happy reason.
Car on your left. Stay right. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Got one on your left. Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Shit.
Got one on your right. Still there. Stay left. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. Stay left. Clear on the right.
Oh, I'm gonna lose right here.
Got one on your right. All clear,
oh no,
all
you
clear.
slipped a little bit.
Two laps to go.
Do I actually have a shot at holding Garrett off here? Oh! Got a little sideways on me right there.
Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Derby's right back in. He's trying to fight with Garrett now.
White flag. One more lap to go.
Oh, I don't know if I can hold him off for another lap, but we're sure as hell gonna try.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear. Car on your right. Still there? Hold your line.
No!
All clear, all clear. Car on your right. Stay left. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Great race, Miles.
That was fun.
Damn it!
Yeah, I killed my tires early in the race.
Whew!
There's the flag.
Well, I
man.
held you off a
It's
lot
over.
longer than I thought I was going to, Garrett. That was a hell of a fight. Good job.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Whew!
Yeah, I'd cheat the tires off trying to get by Lockwood when he was blocking. So. Hey, follow me. Hi.
We can just barely hear you, Jason.
Oh, it said the battle. I'm sorry, I said the battles in the back were. Oh, my mic was wrong. I was saying there was good battles in the back from 10th to 14th.
I think you got me, John Michael. Good. Yeah, that was fun.
Chanel for me was a good battle.
Finally had a bit of luck this week.
All right, I'm going to be quick about the interviews. I always got to listen to Kyle's crew bitching at me and I'm taking too long. Mr. JD, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, JD, you came, you saw, you conquered. Did you ever have any pressure, or did you just drive away?
He hung on with me pretty good.
Alright, man. That's it. The race is over.
After every restart. Then something I didn't think you could do in sim racing, I lost second gear. So it was a handful.
Wow, you lost second gear? Wow. That's even impressive because I think most of us take the whole madness through the Thunder Alley in second gear, right?
No, I'm in third for all that. Second gear was pretty much for last section.
We're gonna fly somewhere here, boys.
All right, JD, well, you got $20. I don't think you got the hard charger since you started on the pole, but you can do what you want with that 20. You also get a pass, so since you're pretty much a road racing specialist, that gives you some relief for next week. You get another win in the next part of the chase in the road. That'll really help you kind of bypass the ovals.
That's the plan. Appreciate you putting this on.
I was getting
Yeah,
sideways
it was
and
a little
losing
bit
it too.
bitching and crying in the beginning.
Oh,
Some people quitting, but good win, man. Looked like you had that in command. Mr. Young, Quentin.
Yeah.
Doing the 91 proud. Good job, man. You've had some, I don't know, 6 weeks of hard luck. Looks like it finally turned around.
Yeah, I've had bad luck the last 3 weeks, and it just feels great to actually finally have a good race and be able
Clip
to
the wall with
showcase
the
I
left
actually
rear.
have and with a corresponding finish.
But still made it. Right over,
All
right
right,
to
well,
the fence.
consistency is going to be important once it comes to the next round.
That
This
was
round,
awesome.
still, we had a pretty wide chase, so everybody can kind of get through that shows up. So, hey, I'm just glad you had fun finally, because I know it's been rough.
Yeah, thanks for putting the series on. Hell of a battle with me and Miles.
Yeah, I'm looking at on slow-mo. Miles, how was your race?
Pretty all right. One of the better races I've ever had in this thing.
it's not far off from what these pieces of crap feel like in real life. No fuel in the front, and get on the gas, nothing, and I'm backwards. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Great racing with Quentin. We never touched each other, and we ran bumper to bumper and side to side across the finish line.
Yes, that is correct, Mitch.
And never even touched each other.
Yeah, you guys have very similar paint jobs. Normally you have your Texaco, but looks like a black kind of a blackish car there.
Yeah, it's the Cobra Jet paint scheme from their drag cars.
All right, Miles. Well, like all the guys that are showing up basically each week, it's an easy pass into the next round.
I don't know.
What are your thoughts about Dega? We might not do the Sprint Cup. We might do something else since the NIS is. I mean, we're gonna do something at Dega, but we might do something either fixed or something like a B series or Xfinity plate racing. How's it worked out for you?
I don't mind plate racing in general. I wouldn't be upset with going with the Alabama 250 instead of the Alabama 500.
When it comes to racing for money,
upwards of a long freaking time. So running 250 miles instead in the truck wouldn't be too bad at all. But yeah, I don't mind plate racing. I know how to set up a stupid fast qualifying set for those stupid plate traps.
I don't think so, Joe.
Yeah, I just show up and go around in circles for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I think we might be doing something like that. Like I said, I usually try to change it up, not do the same thing as NIS. So, anyways, Garrett, for all the crying, looks like you got all the way back up to 4th. I think you're going to have some enemies, though, in the upcoming rounds.
Oh, well, big whoop. I always have enemies. I don't think I've ran a race without making one, so. I'd like to give a huge shout out to the 46 car of Robert Northway for cutting me upside down the back straightaway. He said it was my fault. I just watched it and I held my line. And then he just turned right over my nose.
I can have a shit round.
That pretty much sums up my race. I missed the grid somehow. With 10 seconds I had to get back out, put an extra gallon in. And I clicked the grid button with 2 or 3 seconds left, and it just never went. And then it said misstart, so I had to go to the back twice, and then I spun out. And then I had to go to the back again. And then I drove all the way back up to the front.
Yeah, I'd say driving up to the front was pretty good for the amount of time you had, so you definitely had pace. All right, next week, Dega, some form of Dega. Since you don't have Facebook, you can vote on the, I'll tell you what the options are. You can tell me in PM.
All right.
Mr. Young, I'm trying to hurry up and be quick so your impatient viewers can, get on with their lives. What's up, Kyle? How was your race?
Oh, the race was an absolute blast. There was a reason why I made the suggestion with car and track combination, and I'm definitely glad I did. I knew that I didn't realize that at first, but I knew that it was going to be a bit of a risk making this suggestion with JD in this league, and it clearly showed. But I had an absolute blast, very happy to have a top 5 finish tonight. After heading into this 5th in points, amongst the chase drivers, to have a top 5 is really going to make things nice and relaxing for Talladega next week for sure. Had a killer battle with Garrett those last few laps. I was kind of surprised that I was able to hold him off as long as I did, but just after the long straightaway there, he got underneath of me and got the best of me. Tried all I could to hold him off, but still a top 5 finish. Hell of a battle at the end there. Was a lot of fun, and I'm super, super excited with the finish and can't wait for next week.
All right, Kyle, like we did with the last couple weeks, your thoughts on what we should do for the format next week? I'm going to put it up to the league guys that have paid in. What's your preference?
Well, personally for me, as long as it's an option, I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to vote to keep it the same. Having 3 cup races in a row is no problem with me, and 4 out of the next 5 being cup races. I'm not going to complain about that at all. So I'm personally, I'm going to try to keep it the same with cup cars at Talladega. I know some of my teammates on the RevCom Racing stable normally running the Open Series, so hopefully we can pick up a decent setup and be competitive over these next 5 weeks. And who knows, maybe we can really get ourselves set up nicely for the chase towards the end of the season.
All right, let's look ahead one round because basically everybody here is going to make the next round. Have you ever done a 500-lap race at Martinsville?
On iRacing, no, I have not. I've done multiple 250 lappers in NIS. This past year in the spring, we did 500 at Bristol. But 500 at Bristol is definitely a lot different than 500 at Martinsville. I have a feeling it's going to be much more draining. I've had cramps in my breaking foot after those NIS races, so I can only imagine what's going to happen next in 2 Mondays. But I'm looking forward to it. I love Martinsville with a passion. Talladega and Martinsville are my 2 favorite NASCAR tracks, so I am very, very excited for these next few weeks. Martinsville should be very interesting as the start to the next round of the chase, with it being a tiny little short track with the competition that we've had, the numbers showing up. It could get a bit interesting, but I'm looking forward to it, and it should be a lot of fun.
I'm watching the replay of lap 16. You got a train of cars behind you. It looks like you had some serious pressure. Back to Dega because we're looking forward at this point. I know you don't like Pocono, but I thought you did like plate tracks.
I'm not a big fan of the plate tracks on the official stuff just because it kind of sucks to put your ratings up on the line and a super speedway. But take that away, and it's a blast. I'm a super speedway lover for life. They are the most entertaining thing for me to watch in form of racing, without a doubt. I love Talladega with a burning passion. It should be fun. It really, really should be fun. And now, having 2 good finishes in these first couple weeks of this round of the chase, I'm sure we'll probably have a fast repair, but even if things don't go very well next week, I'm pretty confident in the fact that we'll be able to move into the round of 20. So next week we're just going to go in with the mindset of trying to have as much fun and see if we can't pull out a win and pocket some cash.
All right, one last question because your last interview. I am considering putting up for a vote for fixed or open. What's your preference, and what are your thoughts?
100% without a doubt, no questions asked, fixed setup. I'm always a fixed setup over an open setup guy to begin with, but I think it'll make it more fun and less stressful for a super speedway for sure.
All right, thanks for your thoughts. We'll see how the voting goes. That'll be hitting the members site pretty soon. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We did the top 5 interviews. I never did the random draw. We'll do the random draw, I don't know, sometime later from last week. I'm going to exit this. I'm going to set up the IMSA race from 89. It's going to be the Nissan, the A90, the Riley DP, the Star Mazda, nice. And lastly, the old Sprint Cup car of tomorrow. That's coming up in just a few minutes, so if you want to do that, it'll be like a 20-minute race. We'll finish it all within an hour. Look for that in just a minute, okay? So thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Alrighty, so there is that, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. A very entertaining race. Way too much stupid bullshit over voice chat, but driving it and racing was an absolute blast. There's a reason why I made that suggestion. I love the Mustang. It is my favorite road car in iRacing. Mid-Ohio is my favorite road course on iRacing. It was a blast. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit nervous at first with the speed that I was showing in practice, more so practice than qualifying. We kind of really picked it up and figured things up as qualifying went on. But just, really kept it focused. Some people kind of faded out and dropped away, so that really helped out in the results, I think, for sure. But a solid top 5 finish. We entered this race 5th place in the points, so a top 5 is really going to set us very nicely for Talladega next week. No pressure, no worries. We're just going to go out there, have a bunch of fun, and try to win it. I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident that we're going to make it to the next round of the chase anyway, but winning the final round is no problem at all. Get to pocket some cash, an automatic berth no matter what, and hopefully we'll be able to have some fun. So, YouTube, we are outie for the night for the Race Free or Die iAnalyze Racing World Tour Series here at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. We started in 7th. I believe it was actually a 5th place start since Garrett missed the grid. Finished in 5th place. Very fun race. Very awesome. We will see you guys next week at Talladega.